Hello everybody and welcome back to my time at Portia. Now you might notice that there's a little bit of a difference in the date today compared to the, well, if you're very observant you might have already noticed that, but you may not. And that it is now spring instead of autumn. And that's basically because last time I played I managed to leave the game running. I went in to get a screenshot and I left the game running. So now we've gone all the way through winter, and we've gone all the way through the rest of autumn, all the way through the rest of winter, and halfway through spring. Because basically Sheila has been stood in her house all day, passing out, and the game just kept saving and saving and saving and saving each day. So this is the earliest save that I've got, so we're going to run with it. To be honest, you guys have seen a full year of this. You've seen all of the festivals. We've missed some birthdays and stuff like that. The main thing that I would say is a big difference now is that instead of being number 1, we are now number 2 in the rankings. However, we are only 700 points behind Higgins. So I think that we can get that back possibly before the beginning of next month. And we're going to start by doing these inspections, because it's clearly a Saturday again. So you, and where's the last fault on this then? Oh, that was a hard one. Lamps. Okay, the thing there. The light bulb's bigger. Oh, there's a scuff on the base. Stop distracting me, Mayor Gale. Oh, I can't see the last fault. What is it? What is it? What is it? Come on. Ah, I see it. Fans. One there. One there. Turn them round. One there. Not seeing the last one again. This is always my problem. I never see the last one. Looking everywhere. Nope, nope. Aha, see it. And this one, so there, there, there. That still looks wrong. Yay! So we did an exemplary job there. That'll get us hopefully some points that Higgins isn't allowed to get. Hello, Polly.
I did great on the last test.
I wonder how well your sisters did too. I'm sure they did great. But why don't you go through the door or come in or whatever you want to do. There we go. Yeah, so the next thing that I want to do quickly, now we've done the starts of the work. Now there's going to be a lot of mail for me, I imagine, so we're going to just leave that for now. We'll look at that maybe this evening. So yeah, there's a lot of work that I did last time that I need to unfortunately repeat, so we'll get on with that just now. Just take all these chests, move them over here, and I don't really even care what order at this point. I keep pressing E instead of F. I don't know why I keep doing that. Sorry, guys. Just going to chuck them over here in whatever order. Don't care. New hair, don't care. And just try and get this assembly table moved properly. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with most of the stuff. I wasn't happy with where I moved those planters to, though. So again, I'm just going to move them somewhere pretty random, I think. And then I'll decide later when I've got a bit more time on my hands what exactly I want to do with them. I'm sure there's something pretty I can do with them. I can put them outside the house or something, I'm sure. And then we need to look at what we can sell as well. Yeah, all the crops are dead as well. Oh, this is... Well, do you know what? It could be so much worse. Like, the fact that I'm just a bit behind Higgins and I missed the Winter Festival, which will come again next year, and we've already had one of, so I've showed you all what that festival is like. So it doesn't really bother me too much. This game isn't like gonna judge you based on how many years it's not like Stardew Valley where year 3 grandpa's gonna come and judge your farm or something, so that is good. But yeah, I was a little bit dismayed when I found that this morning, you know, because I've been a little bit like I would say struggling a bit with just getting stuff done and motivation and all of that stuff lately. And I was like, I got up this morning feeling pretty good, and I was like, yeah, gonna get some Portia recorded, it's gonna be awesome, it's gonna be so good. And then you get up and something like that happens. It's like, oh, come on. Life, why you do this to me? And it's always the same, isn't it? It's always when you're feeling a little bit rough or a little bit down or a little bit just generally not as good as you normally are, that these things happen. And I think it's because you make silly mistakes because you're losing concentration. Right, so then I needed to pull up some of this flooring. And I can't remember. I remember that there was like a certain amount of flooring that I needed around that thing, but again, I've kind of forgotten. So what I'll do is I'll move it again so that it's in kind of the right position. I'll just take a few of these floorboards up. I'll move it so it's in the right position. I'll place floorboards around it, then I'll move it again, and I'll try and remember which floorboards I need to replace, if you get my meaning there. I think that should be enough. I might need to move this guy as well. Okay, so we've still got time to get to A and G and move that back. Sorry, it's a little bit of repetition, guys. I hope you don't mind. Check my mail tomorrow for rewards. Right, the horse has gone back as well, so I need to sort that out in a minute. But as I say, overall, other than being second in the workshop rankings instead of first, which to be honest just makes a bit of a difference in prizes, and I should be able to get my position back soon. I mean, it does kind of hurt my heart a little bit because I do love beating Higgins, but it just gives us that challenge, doesn't it? It gives us that challenge to beat him again. Why am I in here? I should be in A and G. I wonder if you could talk to the workshop rep. I should try that one time. Not today, I'm busy today, but maybe tomorrow. Right, so next job is to just quickly redo this positioning of the assembly station. As I say, I don't know why that didn't save in, because it should have. So where am I putting it? Putting it about there, I think. And just turn around. I could do with going back one, actually, I think. Was it maybe across there? Yeah, I wanted... Yeah, that's about right, I think. So we want to go there. So I'm going to want 3 down that side. I'm going to want a load down that side. And then I'm going to want to move this again and then just fill in those 2 stripes down the side there as well. I think I can probably get away without putting them along the back. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So we'll finish that off tomorrow. So I'll put all the boards around it and then we'll move it again tomorrow, and then we'll put the boards in the little tiny gaps that are going to annoy me if I don't. And then we're pretty much back to where we were yesterday, except for the fact that we've lost all those commission points against Higgins. Although it seems like the game doesn't let you get so far behind that you can't possibly recover it, which is a big point in my favour. It's like Higgins hasn't taken enough commissions to really scupper me. And if now I've got the aluminium furnace as well, I can take some really, really good commissions and hopefully, you know, regain my place a little bit. So let's just, oh, no, that's the wrong way around. Good grief. Sort that out in a second. So we've got 21 of these boards that we can pop down. Oh, I've done it again. You can tell I've only just woken up. Only just woken up. And that I've also woken up to terrible news of my demise in the race against Higgins. There we are. Looking pretty. So what we need to do is get another row of these on this side. And another row of them on this side. And I'm not going to be quick enough to get that done today. I could run for it, but I don't think I'll be quick enough. So we'll spend the night just doing that. There we go. I don't know why flowers are sticking up through my boards, but it's kind of annoying. I don't like that. If my boards are down, they should be covering everything. But not a lot I can do about it, so we'll just have to put up with it, I guess. So I've got another 10 of these boards still. Another thing that I could do with doing today is getting these furnaces making something and get these guys making something. So we'll just make a load more hardwood planks, and I might need to make some more copper coils as well, and then we'll see what Axe got of ours. Fuel depleted. What? Oh, okay. Need to fill up all my furnaces because they've gone burned through like 8 days worth of fuel as well. La la la. It's fine. It's nothing that I can't recover from at all. Oh, do I have any other wood in here that I can use? A load of hardwood. We'll just use that to top them up as well. There we are. So we've got the full 8 days on it again. So on the plus side, everything that I asked to be made will be made now, and Axe probably got all of it. Oh dear. he really has. He really has got all my stuff. Okay, I think we might need to try and like just dump some stuff into a chest somewhere, and we'll sort it out in a minute. But there's a lot of stuff I need to sort out here. Oh no! Right, let's see if we can pick this up. Cool. Okay, it's getting really confused here. Sapphires? Where did they come from? Ack, you be finding sapphires? I have no idea where he found those from. Oh well. Nice one, Ack. I think that's everything. Maybe the crystal trees occasionally drop sapphires? That would be amazing. Okay, I have a lot of inventory management to do. A lot. An awful lot. Okay, everything is making stuff now, which is a good thing. Get some more hardwood planks going on this one as well, and on this one. I'm sure that whatever I needed to make Emily's thing is probably done by now. So there was some bronze pipes. Right, let's see if they're in my inventory or if I've dumped them in a chest somewhere. Well, 52 bronze pipes. Oh, it made all 50 of them. That was a good thing to have set going to start with, wasn't it? So there we are. We've got Emily's first thing, which is the water well, and then it was a water tank. Let me check. A well and a water pump. So we did the water pump and it's just a well then. Alright, okay. That's not so bad. So how do we make a well then? So it's not even... Because I thought it was a water tower, but it's not actually, is it? It's just a well. I think some of you guys in the comments were saying that last time. I'm not seeing a well. Are you sure it wasn't a water tower? Let's just check. Water well. She asked you to build a well and a water pump. She would also like a water storage. Why don't we go over to Emily's and just see if we can install it somewhere or something? Ack's got more stuff. Good grief. Just niter. Okay, well done, Ack. Let's go and have a look over here, because maybe the well is something that we can do if we've got the right tools or something. Let's have a look. Install the well. Oh no, it was the well we were making. Alright, okay. So it's the water pump we need now. A little star over here. Sophie's Ranch isn't open though. Let's just see what that's all about. So, best brother, Phyllis desires something. Okay, well let's see about the water pump then, because we've done the water well apparently. I thought we'd done the water pump, but I'm getting very confused here. So it was water well. There's a water tower. Water pump would be a water engine, maybe? Because there's nothing that directly says water pump. Water tank. Or water engine. And water storage. I mean, I can only imagine it's a water engine she wants. I don't really want to make one. Well, I suppose I could. I don't really want to make one if she doesn't actually want that. Okay, we did the water well, and let's just show Emily now. Well, okay, maybe in the morning we'll just go and talk to Emily about it and see what she says. That's what the star is saying, so we'll see what else we need to actually make for it. Bless her, if that was all she needed, then I don't know why I didn't do that well earlier. Bless her little soul. Poor little Emily. Right, I think we need to do some putting away, and there's also some stuff on the top of my house as well that needs to be put away in the right place too. I also really think that it would be quite nice actually to expand in this direction, in line with the ducks and chickens and stuff. Probably means I need to move these drying racks again, but I'm kind of thinking that this would be quite a nice thing to do. Turn that around. I'm going to need more of these planks anyway. But I'm kind of thinking that what I could do then is put the relic assembler and stuff like that over in this corner. And possibly the aluminium furnace, because that's quite a big item. And it's in the way of me putting other things down. So if I moved all of this, I could put more cutters and more furnaces and all that sort of thing down. So let's move this and we'll pop it over here. Just for now. And then it's eventually going to probably move over into this space a bit more. And then this dude can go down. I mean, I don't use the relic assembler very often, so it's kind of fine. I would say the comprehensive grinder probably needs to go over there as well because I don't use it very often. And then I probably need like a cooking area as well. Like a little cooking and farming area somewhere. I'm kind of thinking that possibly in front of the house even. I think my planters would look nice in front of the house, actually. Thinking about it, I'm still rearranging. I'm still trying to think where things are going to go. But I'm kind of thinking like this. And maybe even put a lamppost or two outside. That's kind of how I had them before, isn't it? I did quite like that whole idea. Well, it seems like 3 by 3 is the best. 3 by 3. The animals came in 2 by... No, it's 2 by 2. I swear I'm losing my mind right now. I'm just garbling garbage. Garbling garbage. That's good alliteration. But yeah, we will get on to doing some actual... Well, I suppose we are doing actual quest stuff with Emily at the moment. But actually, it's almost like It's almost perfect, isn't it? Because it's almost like we need 3 on one side and 4 on the other. Look at that. That's quite good. There's planters all along the front there. And I could put like either irrigation flooring down or... Let's see what the irrigation flooring actually looks like. I did have some. Whether I have it still, I do not know. Okay. I think we need to put a few things away. Oh, these chests need sorting, don't they? Kind of thinking what I want to do with them, honestly. I think I want them inside here. Eventually. Maybe I could just move them along the fence line. Oh, and I'm down. And I'm down. Okay, so the next part of this episode, we're going to go and see Emily. We'll also go and do some more inspecting over at the guild. And I'm going to need to go through all of my mail at some point. I'm trying to just get everything else done at the moment. Okay, I don't have enough flooring at the moment to move this and do the bits I want. So that's going to just stay like it is for now. Until I've built all the rest of the flooring the way I want. I like this idea about going around the corner a bit. I could even put like some planters or all sorts of different things in this area here. Or I could put a cooking area or anything else I wanted. This area here, I'm happy with just a stable there. I do want an area somewhere where I'm going to put a fish tank. I could even put it in the corner over here. But at the moment I have a lot of space. Loads of space. So I need to not worry about my space at all. Okay. Let's head over to actually McDonald's and rent a horse. And then we'll head over to the Commerce Guild. Well, while I'm over here, I could go and see Emily quickly and see what she's got to say about it all. So we'll just go rent you for 7 days. So that just gives me a little bit more time to get some money together to buy the proper horse. Yay! Not that you're not a proper horse. Right, we're going to go see Emily quickly. Is Emily even in here? No, Emily's out by the abandoned ruins or something. Okay, horse, let's go see her. Come on. Ah, we missed the jump. We suck. Ah, we can jump over the wall though. Yay! She may be at church. I think everyone's trying to go to church at the moment. There's me like, oh yeah, I should go and see Emily. Because she'll be right there, and then she wasn't right there, and now I've gone on a wild goose chase. This is wonderful, thank you so much. I know Granny will be happy. Although, do you think I could add to the request? Like what? Well, you see, if we could add some sprinklers to the fields, that would help a lot. Sure, sounds easy. I'm so glad. I thought you might get mad there for a second. Nope. Nope, that's fine. We can do sprinklers. She apparently also wanted a water storage, and I never made that, so oh well. Oh, we still got to do the water storage as well as the sprinkler. Okay, that's fine. Right, so let's go and inspect some items so that we can try and catch up with Higgins. Are we actually catching up at this point? Yeah, he's stuck about 500 points ahead of us now, whereas he was about 600 or 700 points before. So we've caught up by almost 100 points, which obviously probably 80 points worth of catching up, actually, thinking about it. Right. Oh, darn it. That was right click instead of left click. Now I've made a mistake. Well, I'm not seeing any faults on this. And that is a bad thing. Alright, one around the back. Okay, got you. They're not making it easy today. Base looks fine. The width of the base looks about right. The button looks fine. Any bends in the bars or anything like that? No. Anything around the back? No. Ah. You. Oh, well, clearly wasn't looking at that base bit. And the front there. Oh, it took a little bit too long, so I lost a point there. But that's fine. Okay, you have a fault there. It's quite obvious. Fault there. Check the handles, check underneath. Check the little disc, check the pin thingy. No. Base is different. Height. Handle seems fine. Seems the same length. Seems uniform. The inside of the bell seems okay. I'm not doing very well with these faults today, am I? Kind of struggling on the last one each time. Something around the back there doesn't look quite right. There we are. These lamps. Kink in the wire there. Button is a different size. Button is missing. Button is missing. Light bulb, same size? Seems to be. And lastly, the bin. So, oh, that is a... Who made that? Higgins, probably. What? It's annoying. It was hard to find exactly which bit to click there. I could see where the fault was. Come on, where are you, last fault? I knew you're there somewhere. That is different. Why is that a failure? That is different to that. The shadow is different. Grrr. Hi, Anton. Anton wants a certain food there. I would love to do more of their food quests, but I always seem to be a bit too busy for that at the moment. With sorting out my workshop and doing all the quests. Emily can wait for her sprinklers a little longer, I think. Is that the last quest I have now? Vehicle pit stop I've still got as well. Water tower and a charge station in a south block. So Emily's well can be done without aluminium. The rest needs some aluminium, but I really need to sort through my chests so that I know what I've got of everything. So that's going to have to happen now, I think. I need to know how many copper coils and things like that I've got as well. So to do that, I'm going to need to put the chests somewhere more accessible firstly. Where are my cooking stuff? Cooking, cooked food. So you'll go next to the ingredients chest. Fabric and farming. They'll do here for a little bit. And as I say, I'll probably have to move them again before this is all done, so I'm not worrying myself too unnecessarily about it all. Metal and gems. Okay, so let's just open this up. Get all the metals and all the metal plates and things like that all back where they should be. And then we can reassess the matter at hand. Okay, I've definitely got a relic there. Definitely some of the stuff from the last day that I did not save. Okay, that's all done. Good. Okay, I've got wood I can put away as well. And then I can start picking up things from all the chests around the place that I've randomly put things into. Oh, I've got gems as well that can go in the metal and gem chest. Gems. Well, I won't be running out of crystals for a while as well. That's one good thing. I will not be running out of apricots or crystals or niter for a very long time. So that was going to help. That's definitely going to help with my commissions. So, you know what? There are some positives to this. It's always good when there's positives. What's happened to all my ingredients? Did they rot away or something? Because I don't seem to have half as many as I used to. Maybe Axe been like raiding it to feed my animals. Because I think it's only due to Axe due diligence that these guys are still alive. He did a good job, bless him. He did a good job, Axe. He did a very good job. So we managed to get the guild commission before the end of the day, which is awesome as well. Just having to think about what else I want to do around here. I definitely want to extend this. I like my chests there, actually. They look quite smart, don't they? Right, so anyway, there was some stuff in a chest up here that I sort of dumped it all in there last time, and that's where all my lemon juice went, for example. But I think the rest of these wooden storages are basically empty. Or maybe they're not. I'm keeping washing machines and things in here, apparently. And fences. Alright then. There's nothing in that one. You know what? I'm going to take up the chests where they've got nothing in. Because I don't see the point in having chests that I've got to sit and look through to tell if they're empty. That is absolutely ridiculous. So that's got stuff in. That's got stuff in. That one doesn't. There we are. So we've got like 4 chests up here. I'm happy enough for them to just stay as they are, but I didn't want to have to constantly be coming up here and going, oh yes, there's stuff in this chest. In fact, I'm even going to take this selling one up. Okay, I'm pretty sure none of the stuff that's up here really needs more lemon juice there. Good grief. Lemon juice everywhere. Herbs can go in there, actually. Fabulous. That's cool. I've got also actually healing mixtures and things like that can go in there, because that's like my healing chest. This is where I'll come before I go out and In fact, honey is a really good one. Just put my spare chests down there as well. I'll possibly be looking for those later. I'm not sure. Right. This is like a chest of random stuff, I think. So I've got spare planters in there and everything. So I'll put my bin in there. I'll put my bucket in there. All these things I just don't need. So I've actually got a fairly clean inventory at the moment, which is kind of amazing. Don't know how that happened. Stool of max health, apparently. I do need some more furniture, actually, because there's a lot of things that I need. Oh, look, Akka's actually... You can see him, like, harvesting my little crystal tree. So, yeah, we'll take lots of commissions for, like, crystal necklaces and stuff, I guess. But, yeah, he's getting sapphires from those trees. Like, that's amazing. So I've got 10 sapphires. That's like $1.5 worth of sapphires I've just got sat. Also, those crystals can turn into crystal necklaces and those will be very, very valuable as well. But yeah, the fact I'm getting sapphires off my gem trees, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right, next thing I want to know is how much copper I've got, because I want to still make more copper coils for the... More copper coils for the flooring. So definitely I would say that this playthrough is going to be years and years and years long. And it's probably not going to have as much progression as someone who like starts the game and just runs right the way through, because of the way I've had to wait for all the updates and things. But hopefully that's not something that should take away from anybody's enjoyment. Right. How do we make sprinklers? Are they difficult to make? Are they something I just make on here? I think they might be, you know. I don't think they're actually that difficult. I made them for the tree farm like ages ago and they seemed difficult at the time, but a lot of stuff that used to seem difficult is not so difficult anymore. So a sprinkler is a copper pipe and a valve. Did we make loads of bronze pipes or did we make... No, we didn't make loads of copper pipes, did we? I don't think we did. No, so we need copper. We need copper in quite large quantities, I would say. So I'm possibly going to end this episode. And I'm sorry, this was a little bit of a getting my feet back under me episode, unfortunately. But hopefully that it was still entertaining. Entertaining to see my horror when I realised what I'd done. Rubber fruit goes in there. No, or does it go in the farming chest? I can never remember where I put rubber fruit. I've got metal here. Metal, metal, metal. And some wood. And then everything I think is now where it's meant to be, which I kind of really did need to do last episode anyway. So that's not something that's really been caused by this whole thing. Ingredients. Get some eggs in there. I have lots of eggs and lots of milk, because as I say, Akka's been harvesting my apricots and using them to feed my animals, I'm pretty sure. And as I say, thank goodness that this happened after that patch. So fabric and farming. These pieces of fur back in there. Poop can go back in there. And those seeds can go back in there. Bones and rubber fruit. Then we've got gems, we've got stone, lots of mechanical parts. Right, so I'm starting to feel like everything's getting back to where it should be now. I've got some sapphire necklaces as well. I don't know when I got those, but fantastic. Pop my cooking set down as well. I'll pop that down next to the drying racks. And this is actually starting to look quite neat, actually. I'm quite happy with this. I could almost fill this whole row here with like loads of planters. And then put like a walkway maybe of kind of either irrigation flooring or other flooring. I could actually put planters to either side of the house still. Just have a narrow walkway into my door through the planters. That might be a quite nice way to fill that space, actually. Okay, I'm gonna do this thing, and I'm gonna brave looking at my emails, at my mail in my mailbox. There's actually proper paper letters. All this wasted paper, look. So the Commerce Guild. You performed exemplarily, I think is how you say it, on finding issues with the products during the inspection, just like a top flight builder should. Thank you for that. Here's a little something for your time. What is that? A toy robot. Oh, that's cute. Give that to Ak. Hey Sheilab, I'm not sure what came over me today, but I bought a little too much. I'm sharing the surplus amongst my friends. 2 mushroom crepe with fruit sauce. Nice. That's a gift that someone likes. I think it might be something that Lee likes. Dr. Stew had some extra herbs. Lee had some more crates of fruit sauce. Okay, and then we've got some more. Workshop rankings. Congratulations on obtaining the number 2 position in the workshop rankings. You were so close in getting to number 1. Continue to work hard. You'll get there soon. Here's a reward for number 2 ranks. You still got some data discs and wind wheels and tempering liquids and stuff, which is great. Springs from Merlin. Ooh. Hey, Builder Welder. The Porsche Times is now officially profitable, in large part thanks to you. Here's what we owed you from last time. Lovely stuff, Mai. Thank you very much. I'm sorry I couldn't show you guys how long that took, because I've got no idea when she sent that. In fact, no, I do, because it tells me it was day 24 of month 4 of year 3. So it took a little while, actually. It took about a season for that to get profitable. Okay, and we've still got more. From Dr. Zhu. Spare medicine. Lee. Hello, Sheilab. I always think that there's light in everyone's heart. Sometimes it's dim, sometimes it's bright. May your relationship with the church and our friendship make your light shine bright, and let it illuminate your way. How's that for philosophical thought of the day? Oh, that's nice. It's very nice. Hi, Sheilab. I had some extra herbs, so I made a few medicines for you. It's always good to carry more medicine. Yes. Workshop rankings. Congratulations on obtaining the number 1 position in the workshop. So that was when winter started. You're a model workshop and inspiration for the rest of us. We're very glad to see such a wonderful workshop here in Portia. We hope you continue to show such quality. Here's your reward for number 1 rank. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, good grief. From Merlin, builder, unused old parts. Take it. Great. Oh, research results. We've got the comprehensive cutter. Very nice. I wonder if that means that I can stick metal straight into it and it makes the plates. I reckon that's probably what it does. My horse lease expired. I've got a pen for doing well on my inspections. Is that the last of it? I think it is. Fantastic. So let's see how full my inventory is. It's not too bad, actually. So we can still hop on over on the horse. Let's see what Axe got for us as well. Just some crystals off the trees. So we'll pop on over and we'll mine a little bit of copper, and that'll be the end of that episode. Oh my goodness me. What a whirlwind adventure today was. But at least we got the well done for Emily. So, you know, there's at least a little bit of a theme to this episode, which I always like it when there's some kind of little theme to it. So we need to pay our 300 gold again. However, I think I'm going to be okay for money, because I have a lot of crystals, a lot of sapphires, a lot of all sorts of things that I can sell now. An awful lot of apricots as well. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Oh, wrong mine. I want copper. Honestly, Sheilab. Down to this one. I may as well have access to all of them for the week. 200 gold for that one. Yay! Spending all my money. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed by the fact you get sapphires from the crystal trees. I like that. This is where I need to reset it because I've actually mined all of the copper out already. There is still some. There doesn't seem to be any of the really big veins. I've clearly been in there already. It looks like there's still some left, so we'll try and mine this out and then we'll see if we need to reset. And I'm going to use this copper ore to make copper coils and copper pipes. And once we've made the copper pipes, it should be really easy to make Emily sprinklers. But yeah, it just goes to show you though, doesn't it, that sometimes there is a bright side to things. You know, I may have accidentally left the game running all night. And that may have meant that Higgins beat me. But I got loads and loads of sapphires. I got loads and loads of crystals now. So actually, it might not be too difficult to get past him again, because it's going to be really easy to do commissions now. I'm certainly not going to run out of stuff for gunpowder or crystal necklaces for quite a while. And I remember there was a time where I was really struggling for those things, but my trees have provided. So that is the silver lining to this cloud. Loads of copper, loads of tin. Actually, this vein is the vein that keeps giving, isn't it? It really is huge. Hopefully I'll run out of stamina before I run out of the vein. And probably once I've done that, I'll be able to go back, set up some of the copper coils. Okay, I'm not going to completely run out of stamina, just in case as I say, I need to pick something up or something along those lines. Although I could use food for that. Okay, horse. Come on, let's go. Whee! Oh no. Whee! So I want to set up as many copper coils as possible, and also, do you know what? I almost think we need to make another comprehensive grinder, because I sometimes need to make pipes and coils and stuff at the same time. But we need to make copper pipes. How many sprinklers does Emily need? She needs 4, right? I'm going to make exactly the right amount of copper pipes for this. She needs 4 sprinklers, and for 4 sprinklers, we're going to need 8 copper pipes. So I'll make 8 copper pipes, and then we'll start on the rest of it. It's going to take 8 hours. That's fine. And my little horse can go back. Bye-bye, horse. All the hardwood planks are getting done. That's great. 12 hours left on those. We have, at the moment, 4 machines running. And I do actually need to make a water tower. So I was going to make some aluminium plates. I think I made the aluminium for that. So I need to make hard aluminium next, which I think is going to take, I don't know, some of these things. Might need tin. We'll have a look. I could make 50 of it. I don't really want to make 50 of it. Let's see how many, because it takes ages to make. So I need, it was a water tower and a charging station, wasn't it? So the water tower, I thought I needed that for Emily, but I don't. I need it for this commission instead. So it's aluminium plates times 12 stainless aluminium on the cutter. That's fine. Hard aluminium times 6. So let's start 6 hard aluminium going. And then I'll have a look and see if there's any needed for the charging station. And I'll add it to the order. So I'm just trying to make what I need at the moment. Charging station, I need 5 hard aluminium. Okay, so we'll add another 5 to it. So we need a total of 11. So that'll all be done in about a day. Fine. So we need to go to the other ruins and we need to try and see if we can find ourselves an advanced engine, because that's going to be what will hold this whole thing up. Let's have a look for the water tower. The water tower will be the easier of the two, I think. Got to make a whole industrial furnace as well. Good grief. And large pipes. Well, we made loads of bronze pipes, thankfully. We made like 50 of them, so we're going to have loads of that. We might need to get some resin, but that's just chopping down a tree. We're going to need some steel plates as well, and some valves. Okay. That's not too bad. But yeah, it's getting late and I should get some rest. I think so too. I think we've pretty much done everything to get back to where we were. We've also done Emily's quest today, so I'm really happy with that. We're going to need to do some more bits and pieces with the villagers. We're going to need to get some more social done. We're going to need to go into the ruins and find that find the advanced engine. We're going to need to get some more relics from the museum. So there's actually still loads to do. But for now, also Phyllis apparently had something that she wanted, so I need to go and check that out if that's still available tomorrow. But that is it for today, so I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more My Time at Portia, please subscribe and I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome. Night, She-Lab.